Hey guys, this is Lily back. Sorry for the lack of uploads, life's just been a bit busy at the moment. So my Summer Game Fest video just came out, and just in case you didn't somehow see the warning, basically One Piece Odyssey, I think it was called, got shown, and some of the characters, let's just say they could have dressed up better. So with that out of the way, in case you didn't see the warning, this video was a bit long overdue. Back in my Collision live event video, I said how I was going to do a video on this season. Sorry about the long delay. So without further ado, let's get started. So here's the first thing, the new Battle Pass. I really like this Battle Pass, it's really good. So far, a Battle Pass has never really disappointed me. The only one that somewhat did was the Primal season, but in my opinion, the Tier 100 skin saved it a little. So anyways, yes, I've already got all of it. I've been known for grinding very well on Fortnite. And now, I'm on to the bonus awards. I really want to get this Alistar as well for Adra. It looks cool, reminds me of Karai. Another skin that reminds me of Karai from Ninja Turtles, go figure. I want to wait for a couple months before I do another locker update, because I feel like it will be too soon if I did just the skins I got from a little bit from last season and this season. So we got Indiana Jones, who isn't too long now until he arrives. I still hate how I didn't pick his whip as a pickaxe. Similar to how the Star Wars skins don't have lightsabers for pickaxes. It's a no-brainer. Anyway, so Snap's got more added styles, which I earned flawlessly. Snap is very creative. All the customize your own skins have been very creative so far. So anyways, let's show off some of the new things in this season. So I'm wearing the Derby Dynamo skin. I really like this skin. It's pretty cool. I remember when she was first teased Chapter 2 Season 3, and we were all like, yo, is this going to be a skin? Turns out it was. So once the game's ready to load, let's show off some of the new things here. I am loving this season so far. Another summer season, pretty cool. Last summer season, which again, Chapter 2 Season 3, that was also a good one. Even if the Marauders were very annoying to deal with. There we are, so we've entered the match. Shouldn't be too much longer until we enter the battle bus, which I love the design for it. It's so cool. I like the kind of chill graffiti kind of thing. Wow, I can't speak English at all. So I play Zero build. Yes, I do, because I suck at building. Always have, and probably still will. So it was nice when they introduced this mode. I appreciate it a lot. So you can already tell from the spawn island, a little bit's changed. Got some nice bright neon paint, the balloons, the lights. There's even a DJ station which you can hear some of Fortnite's original music from, which is nice to hear whenever you do spawn there. Yeah, fun fact, the pickaxe I've got now, not a lot of people got it, and it's currently rare, so I feel kind of special, but I'm just going to say it, because this is going to be controversial. I feel like everyone should be able to get whatever they want, but I'm not Epic Games or a business person, so what do I know? Anyways, here we go. Check this out. This was added recently. An Imperial Shuttle with Darth Vader and his troopers in it. Alright. First off, let's go to Reality Falls. This is one of the biggest changes so far from day one of the new season. My thoughts on it? Beautiful. I love it. I love it so much. Hopefully it gets added to creative. There's something you can place, because I'll absolutely have it there. So Greedy Grove, as we pass, has been infected by mushrooms and has had a major change. Well, we're not going to worry about that at the moment. Look at that. It will look more impressive on consoles like the PS5, PS4, etc. But on Switch it still looks good. It could have looked better, but the Switch would practically catch on fire if they tried to do that. Another thing I have to say real quick is that I really want to play Save the World, but obviously on Switch you can't do that. And I learned that it was because the Switch isn't powerful enough to run it, and people said on Reddit posts back then, your Switch will literally melt if it tries to run it. So hopefully when Nintendo's next gen console comes out, it will be able to run it. I hope so. But we're not going to know until a couple of years' time. Oh, it looks like the henchmen have moved. Yeah, because the henchmen were here, as well as a new one from the Alien season, the Trespasser. Here's a little cave area. Some little place to be. Right, let's work our way around to the tree, because that's what we're interested in. I'm loving the purple area. Very vibrant and nice. Get some more loot so I don't get beamed very easily. Look at that. Big tree. Alright, once I get past this tree, we'll have a look. Absolutely gorgeous. I love these new ascenders as well. Those are quick little items to use. Hopefully they get added to creative as well. Because it's annoying that with the blimps in creative you can't use these things because they're not in creative. But we'll get there eventually. Ooh, good chest. God chest. Why did I just pick that? I don't know. Some of the things I don't know about. Here it is, the reality tree. And just for you, assuming I don't get beamed, I'm going to go up it, because you can go up it. For the couple of people who didn't know. Gives me Pandora vibes. I've not watched Avatar yet, which is a sin, according to my brothers. In fact, there are a lot of films that I haven't watched, but must one day before my human existence is over. Check it out, you can go on the branches and look out. Naturally it will make you a big target, but it's really cool, very nice. I understand what people mean when it reminds them of Pandora. Oh, speaking of which, we'll be going to Disney World in Florida. July 21st we take flight. Very excited, personally. Now, I've been lucky enough to have gone to Florida before. 3 times before, to be precise. The first time when I was a young kid, incredible. My tiny little brain was just like, oh my god, this is actually Disney. This is incredible. Oh, hello. You dare interrupt me during my talk. Anyways, back to that. No, that killed that person. I don't remember this as well, but Mum was saying about how I think it was the 2nd to 3rd time I bought the Switch with me, because that was the year the Switch was born. I don't remember that as well, but she'd probably be able to tell you. And the special thing about this trip is that we have someone who has never been before. She'll remain anonymous for now, but she's going to have a great time. That's all I can tell you. It's a she, and she's going to have a great time. Right then, we've got to get moving. Storm's going to be coming in. Nah, I won't get him. Not yet. Oh, here we go. One of the first major mechanics coming up, assuming I don't get beamed. The reality zapping. So if we hit these plants, or if you find them on floor loops, you get these little thieves. They work like tents, but they're always on the map. It's a big wolf. Other mechanic, you can ride animals, but we'll more on that later. So these trees can be planted anywhere on the map. They'll last multiple matches, and the loot will get progressively better. And once you get mythic loot, the tree evaporates, serving its purpose. And then you can plant the new one, and the cycle will continue throughout this whole season. And maybe the next one if they keep this mechanic, which I really hope they do. Oh god. Yeah, knew that was going to happen. Hey, you from earlier that I said not, I wasn't going to kill. Whatever. Don't we have multiple walls on our case? Yep. Yeah, the trees themselves look absolutely gorgeous. I love the way they look. And they're just really nice. Right then. So we got giant mushrooms. Nothing much to them besides you can go up them, and they could be a potential shooting spot, but also a spot where you can easily get shot as well. Coming up here we've got the Rave Cave, which it is in spawn, not in spawn, it is in zone, so assuming the next zone has it in, we'll go have a look, as I'm heading towards it right now. This new coaster is really cool, the screwball coaster. You just grab a baller and you chill. It's really fun, while listening to the Party Royale radio station, which is the only radio station we Fortnite YouTubers can listen to. Otherwise, we'll get copyright strike left, right and centre. So why have that risk at all? There you go, you can hear the music right now. Hopefully. Right then, let's demonstrate the seed placement. So my tree at the moment is at the sanctuary, but once I place this down, that's not going to be the case anymore. Let's pick over here to place it, the barn area. Famous for having a llama that you could get for free by just going there and getting it instead of hopefully waiting for one to spawn. And voila! It can go anywhere on the map. Check it out. I have legendary loot. Pretty neat, right? I love this mechanic. And I imagine a lot of people do as well. I love the little sounds it makes as well, and the 0-point butterflies that go past it every now and then. So nice. Okay, looks like the Rave Cave is no longer an option to visit, but you got to see glimpses of it. Hopefully I'll be able to show it off at some point, but right now that's not really top priority. Crackshot's cabin's been here for quite a bit. Not complaining, you can give good loot and, you know, reminds you of Christmas, one of the best times, especially back in 2018 when Fortnite Chapter 1 Season 7 came around. Loads of people say that it was one of the best times ever. Others say it wasn't as good because of the Ice King event, which I've seen on YouTube, and it's kind of awkward. You just put a load of snow over them, just like, here you go. And that was before I made my Fortnite account, which technically I could have done then, but I used to not like Fortnite, believe it or not. Kind of crazy. I can't remember why. I feel like it's because it was popular, but as you can tell now, I absolutely adore the game and want nothing more. Well, that's a lie. I want a lot more. I want pets to come back. Yeah, kind of jarring that so far in Chapter 3 there's been no pets you can get from the Battle Pass. My favourite pet so far is Kaio, which is from Chapter 1 Season 9's Battle Pass. She was, or it doesn't really have a gender, was Rox's pet that went with her set, which was the Tier 1 skin of that season, before the new version of Battle Stars and Levels was incorporated. That's my favourite pet so far, and Epic, if you're going to bring pets back, which you totally should, I want you to try damn hard to top my favourite pet. Whether it's making another version of Kaya that looks just as cute and has lovely colour schemes that I love. Pink is my favourite, as most people could probably tell who have known me. But I imagine they can do good as well, so yeah. Hashtag bring back pets. I love those. You might notice in my Summer Game Fest video that I've experimented with using text and a credits feature from the editing software I use. Let me know if you like it, because I'm experimenting with it at the moment. And I won't know how well you like it until you see the video, which, no pressure, not rushing you. But it'd be nice to hear some feedback. Yeah, I'd say that this Rift Shift wrap is one of my favourites that I've got so far. It was one of the earlier crew packs it came with. Speaking of crew packs, Epic Games, on their Twitter, with new crew packs as well as those that are rotating out, they keep saying for now, or at the moment. So does that imply that they're going to bring them back somehow? I don't know, it seems like it, but I could be completely wrong. Ooh, there's got someone here. Where'd you go? There you are. You took out most of my shield. Oh no. Oh, we left these behind. Oh god. No TV, I would rather you don't shut down. Let me know if you've got TVs like that, when after a while of not touching buttons, it's like, would you like to shut down at the biggest inconvenience on the earth? That was a sentence I said. And you're like, no, I don't want you to turn off. I'm busy playing Fortnite or whatever game you were playing. It's just so annoying. Ooh, looks like this is a good match. Down to almost top 10. And yes, I am bush camping. Don't judge me, okay? Come on, admit it, Chapter 1 players. You used to bush camp before you realised the bushes were ridiculously small, to the point where it was embarrassing if you did it. Anyways, funny baby rant over. More video ideas I have planned are nostalgia videos based on stuff through my childhood, whether it was video games or experiences, and the little baby rants, which are me basically crying about things you probably didn't care about. Trust me, I have a lot to say, but here's not the place. God, I love these red dot weapons. I hope they add more. They look so cool and they're so helpful. I just want to have someone nearby. Ah, screw it. God, my aim is terrible. I can practically hear all of you screaming through whatever you're watching this on right now, and it's just like, your aim is terrible! Yeah, you don't need to tell me, I know. Fuck. get very interesting as this area is very crowded at the moment and I don't like it. Yeah, it looks like an alright place, though. I'm tempted to search the chest, but at the same time, I'm gonna get ratted out if I come down from my spot and try. Well, there goes the supply drop. Oh, that's not good. Ah, crud. That's a move. I'm gonna get ratted out. Someone's gonna find me. Oh god, this is not a good place for the almost final zone right now. This is the worst they could have chosen, or the worst it could have spawned. Yep, called it. It's a bloody bush! Yeah, there was no way I was gonna win that. Unlucky spawn area, and overall just unlucky match by the end. So while we're waiting for a match to load, some more video games that I'll be playing in the near future. The Cuphead DLC, which was the only thing that showed up at Summer Game Fest. I guess you could say that's a spoiler alert, maybe, I don't know, I don't think anyone massively cares. Pokemon Violet, that's the version I'll be picking. The trailer makes it look, the newest trailer makes the games look so much more promising. If I look back at Sword and Shield's trailer, I kind of cringe at the fact that I was excited for Sword, which was the version I chose in the end. I still think it's a good game. It's just they could have spiced up the graphics in the main wild areas of the game. I'm referring to the DLC as well. The DLC wasn't too bad. It was alright actually. It was more of a quality of life locked behind a paywall kind of situation. And then there's Mario Strikers Battle League. Yeah, I agree with people and big professionals in the Nintendo fan base when they say, we're getting sick of this Nintendo. Stop releasing games that aren't ready yet. Like, I know you want your money, I know you want everyone to play your game, but remember what your president said, Miyamoto. A delayed game is eventually good. A rushed game is forever bad. And yet they forget that quote every single day. But I'm going to be smart this time, and I'm going to wait until Battle League gets more content before I decide to pick it up. Because I got Aces near launch day, and if I look back on that decision, kind of the worst decision I've ever made, really. There's been a lot of stuff that's been happening recently. Going to the Five Nights at Freddy's side of things, lots of the fanverse developers from last year to, again, more recently. Yeah, we found out Nixon was a transphobe. Not cool. I liked one FNAF YouTuber's video, known as The Baddest, which I'm subscribed to, and you should be too, about why they don't support it. And I stand with people. It's like, transgender people, they are valid. They are human. We all deserve human rights. And with the One Night at Flumpty's developer, yeah, let's just say he may have done something a little worse, but at least he said sorry about it and did the right thing. Unlike Nixon, who cried like a little baby saying, I'm sorry, what's the word valid? Which is absurd, but I'm gonna let the higher YouTube channels talk about that. I'm just kind of in the middle, really. Anyways, one of my newest contrails that I love is the one for Sabina. I like the pink, and I like the shurikens coming off. And yes, I'm probably very aware that I'm pronouncing that wrong, but I could care less. So, we've got these quests back. Storyline quests. I liked those from last season. Here's the map so far. We've got Reality Falls, one of my favourite new locations. The Rave Cave. We have Greasy Grove, infested by mushrooms. And Logjam Lotus. You probably saw just a couple minutes ago that you may have noticed the location is starting to look familiar. I'll tell you why, and everybody else will. It's Lazy Lagoon. I'm hoping this is Lazy Lagoon coming back, whether it's remixed or not. I am very excited. And it looks like that's not the only location that's probably due to return. Colossal Coliseum from the Bounty Hunter season. That was fun to see. And Coral Castle is rumoured to come back. I'm going to be real, by the tail end of Chapter 2, I was getting sick of seeing Coral Castle on the map. I bet it was going to be in Chapter 3, but I was pleasantly surprised. I was proven wrong, which I was kind of glad I was proven wrong. And the 0 point at the moment is free, but I don't think that's good. Another thing to point out is that the reality tree is spreading its roots, and I don't think the reality tree is good. I think it's evil, like most people are saying. I think it's just evil in disguise. So anyways, thanks for watching today. This was one of my shorter videos, and let me know if you want to see more, or have collaborations from members of my family or anything. Anyways, see you next time.